Hi, and good morning to you. I'm Paula Gilbert, and
I'm Jamil Alexander.
this,
Is Tara Kaufman.
and we are here today to talk about literacy for change in our live kickoff. Tara's going to give us a little bit of a welcome to get us started.
Wow. Okay, great. We're back. Anyone who was in the earlier live stream that has returned, thank you. We hope we provide some good entertainment for the next 2 hours. Literacy for change. I'm going to let Paula really talk about the deep stuff, but before we do that, I did want to shout out our fundraising teams. We have teams on our Literacy for Change Give site.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to run through and say a big thank you to these people. So we have the Box Hill Book Club that is
I
your
know,
team.
my team.
I love it.
And the Wartime Book Club, which is Megan Given's team. The Top Shelf Trivia team, which is organized by Autumn.
All right.
And Augie's Shine Master, which is organized by Brian, who's our facilities director here. All booked up is Patty Ford. And the Brown Bear is Layla Brown. Get my glasses. Mortis Media is organized by Mortis Media, and that is one of our employees, but it doesn't say who. And Naylor Lefevre, that's another employee who has a team, and Little Bacon. And that team is by Sydney Guthrie. So thank you all.
All right. Yeah.
And when you pick a team, pick a fundraiser, give often, give big, give small, give all. So I will turn it over to you to
Thanks,
talk more
Tara.
about literacy for change.
Glad to have you join us. So, Jamil, are you ready to go?
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
Let's go.
So today we're here celebrating the power of libraries to help every person grow, learn, and dream. To our incredible staff, board members, and volunteers, thank you.
Round of applause.
Thank you for your passion and your leadership.
Mm-hmm.
And Jamil,
Oh man, to our communities and the fact that whether it be a personal approach like the 1,000 people across your county, but then more importantly, in the downtown office have a special place in my heart. We appreciate you all. We appreciate you all.
absolutely. And together, both the staff and the community
That's right.
are building stronger, smarter, and more connected communities.
That's right.
One page at a time. And we are so glad to be here. And thank you for joining us. And thank you for believing in literacy for change. It makes a huge difference. Now, I think we have to say some special thank yous right
A
now.
couple shout outs,
Yeah,
pay the bills a little bit,
that's right. We've got some partners that we want to say thank you to. So we're going to start with our partner foundations. And we want to say thank you to the Arthur J. and Lee R. Gladfelter Foundation. Thank you to J. William Wareheim Foundation, the Kinsley Foundation, Powder Mill Foundation, and the Shipley Family Foundation. Wow, that is a lot of big time foundations here in York. Thank you for supporting us.
Yeah.
And Jamil, I think you have the next one.
Yeah, thank you. And much respect to our media partners. There's a level of like WHTM, ABC 27, our local news source, WPMT, Fox 43, and Lamar Advertising. We really appreciate you all so much.
Thank you so much.
Much respect.
Those guys are great. We couldn't be on board with this if we didn't have our media sponsors. So thank you. Now, we have a category called Literacy Heroes. And I would like to recognize under Literacy Heroes, Bold Creative Media and the Tom and Cindy Donnelly Fund. Both of them are helping us today to be successful.
Yes.
And back to you, sir.
And also the CH, Read a World of Industrial, we are Live Solutions. I'm a little nervous, but we getting through and service. This is our literacy advocate, and we really appreciate the fact that, those who may not have a voice, the advocates are here as well.
Great. And then we have Library Boosters. Those literacy boosters are the M&T Charitable Foundation and Wecker's Flooring Center, another two great community organizations helping us out. And
last but not least, dun dun dun. We want to make sure a special thank you. Someone I've learned from along the way, Brother Lou Quinn, code name Beast Initiative. Muchas gracias, bro. Peace and blessings.
And LaQuinn is special because today he is helping us to be online, to be live, And we really are glad that he's with us today. So thank you again, LaQuinn. And thank you to all of our partners, our boosters, everyone who is helping us to make a difference today, because Literacy for Change really does make a difference in the community.
That's right.
And it's you folks out there who are listening in, who are helping us today, that are going to make a difference. So please continue to give all through our comments, all through this segment, and through the rest of the day. We're here till midnight tonight.
Yeah.
So don't forget to donate whenever you have the chance.
Your dollars literally make a direct impact and change the community and the lives of people in York County. So we really need you all to step up. We already know what's going on as far as folks losing money. It is what it is, but the community literally about to show up, show out. So we appreciate y'all. We're going to clock that.
You know, now that we're talking about libraries,
Come on.
we need to talk a little bit about PA Forward libraries, something that York County Libraries is a part of. And it's important to our literacy program because there are 5 literacies that make a difference to all of us.
Talk to him, Ms. P.
And those literacies include basic literacy, information literacy, civic and social literacy, health literacy, and financial literacy. See, I can count to 5. So those are very important because these are the literacies that our libraries bring to the forefront for all of our communities.
Yes.
And we help to make sure that people have access to the information that they need about all of these.
Yes.
Now, Pennsylvania, the PA Forward is an initiative of the Pennsylvania Library Association. And I'm sure that people realize we are not the only libraries in Pennsylvania. There is a large organization that covers all the libraries in Pennsylvania, and we are a part of that. And
PA Power.
absolutely built on the belief that literacy is power.
Come on, come on.
And libraries provide the fuel. Libraries across the Commonwealth use PA Forward to guide the work that they do to improve literacy, which helps to give greater opportunities for the users they serve to improve their lives.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, when you come to the library, what do you look for particularly?
A book, and then I'll appreciate the meeting space. But before then, my daughter was a part of this program as a young father at York Academy.
All right. So there you go. We've got some basic literacy there. We've got some social and civic
right.
literacy. We've got some information literacy going on. Right here with Jamil. Hey, man. All right.
She
So
did that thing good. Much respect.
we have literacies in all aspects of what we do here in the library.
That's right.
So why does literacy matter? Why? Well, because Pro Literacy, an international literacy nonprofit supporting organization, notes that low literacy skills cost the U.S. economy $300 each year in lost earnings, lower workplace productivity, higher crime, and the need for more government assistance. In fact, Pro Literacy has developed a 4-tier scale to describe the level of literacy achievement people have attained. By raising one of our users just one tier of that model would lower their chances of falling into poverty by 50%. Can you believe that?
Yeah, I do.
50%.
Yeah, I do.
So, why can libraries promote literacy? I'm going to talk about that a little bit because it's really important to make sure that people understand we're not just books.
That's right.
We're not just story time. We have a lot of other things going on. So libraries are pivotal in solidifying Pennsylvania's future success. Libraries are multi-purpose in nature. They're not just the bricks and mortar. Absolutely. We are not a warehouse for books anymore. Used to be, that's what people thought of us as. You just come in, you look at the shelves, and you get your book. But we add value to the community. We are serving as a hub for activity,
That's right.
engagement beyond more traditional uses of research and writing. Each individual's success, which in turn supports the overall collective success of an area, results in an environment of lifelong learners. And it's good for all ages, races, gender, identities, religion, and educational levels.
It's like a community center / faith based on the spirituality of freeing the mind.
That's
type
right.
vibe.
It's our third space here in York County. It is what
the
makes
third
us
space. I
right.
respect
It makes us the place that people want to come.
Yes.
And we have the opportunity today to share with you why you should donate to Literacy for Change. Because each time you give us dollars, it makes a difference to what we do.
That's right.
You know, Jamil was talking about coming in to get a book. Well, you donate, it helps us to buy new books. He talked about his child coming in and getting books and doing programs in the library.
Yeah.
Your donation helps us to give more programs to the library. So everything that you do in your giving today helps us. So how does literacy move forward in PA Forward? Well, it's a foundation literacy about reading, writing, communicating, and working with numbers. However, the need for literacy doesn't stop there.
Right.
That's right. PA Forward also recognizes that our users need to be fully functional in the 21st century community. And I don't know about you, but I am not the most computer literate person. So it is.
I'm learning.
Hey, that's all right. But, you
Yes.
know, I do have a phone
Yes.
that I can work, but with PA Forward, we have literacy skills that can help people with their information needs, their health needs, their financial needs, and reaching out to be civic and socially involved.
Yeah.
It's all an important part of what we do to make our communities worthwhile.
Yeah. And can I speak?
Absolutely.
I'm feeling the energy. I appreciate you, Ms. B, because there's a level of like when it comes to that financial literacy piece. You know, I don't want folks to take it for granted here at the library. You know, they do homeowners classes. I was able to actually be a part of that. My wife and I, just remembering, you know, her time at the CPC and then seeing one of her previous colleagues doing the sessions. So that right there is like how I've been able to grow with the library as well.
Jamil, that's fantastic.
Much respect.
I think if more people understood that anyone, not just our favorite friends, can have the help that they need. Oh, you know what? It's time for us to cue a video.
All right.
We have a video about PA Forward and the 5 literacies. So let's go to that and see what else we can find out.
At your county libraries, we believe literacy is more than reading. Literacy is the foundation for change. And that's why we launched Literacy for Change, to give every person the tools to grow, connect, and to succeed. Without literacy, futures are limited. Children fall behind in school, families struggle to make decisions, communities lose their voice. With literacy, doors open. Literacy for Change builds stronger futures for every child, every family, and every neighbor. We do this through the 5 literacies. Basic literacy, ensuring every child and adult can read and write with confidence. Information literacy, helping people know what is true in a noisy world. Civic and social literacy, preparing people to participate fully in community and democracy. Health literacy, empowering families to make informed choices about well-being. And financial literacy, teaching the skills to manage money and plan for stability. These literacies are the heart of Literacy for Change. They live in our programs, partnerships, and daily conversations across your county libraries. When you support Literacy for Change, you build futures. You give a child the joy of reading, you help a family make smart health decisions, you empower a neighbor to manage money and contribute with confidence. Together, through the 5 literacies, Literacy for Change is not only transforming libraries, it is transforming lives. Join us and help us open doors for generations to come.
Hey, folks, welcome back. Thanks, and I hope you got some good information out of that PA Forward Literacies video. There's a lot going on. But you know what, Jamil, we've got some fun coming up now.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we do.
We are going to play a game with you guys.
And I don't even know the answer, so we're playing it together.
We're playing together. So we've got 7 libraries that we're going to show you a picture of. And you need to guess which library it is. And we don't know either. So as we go through this, we'll be sitting here looking to see if we can figure out too what's going on.
Okay.
But let's try the first slide and see what's happening.
Here we are.
Guess that library.
Okay, what is
Oh, that looks like a curtain.
Yeah, right?
Okay.
Got a little carpet to the right.
Yeah.
So it's inside of the building versus a painting. I think it's like, it looked like a painting, but I don't even know. What do you think?
I don't know. Could it be, maybe it's one of our smaller libraries that they, I don't know about you, but I'm giving up here.
All right, well, I'm going to just shoot my shot.
All right, go ahead. You think. What is it?
Let's just go with Shrewsbury.
Shrewsbury.
This is just really a guess.
Oh, the Paul Smith Library.
Okay.
So,
Yep.
should we tell them what the answer is now? Oh, what is this? It is. Uh-oh. Just rip the name. Wow, it's Gladfelter Memorial Library. All right. Well, you took a shot.
Hi, I'm Miss Sarah from Gladfelter Memorial Library, and if you guessed the tent in our teen area, you got it.
Oh, there it is. There we go.
Okay.
Oh.
Number 2. It's your turn. I don't
Okay, that looks like worm in flowers.
Almost like a dragon.
You know what? I'll bet that's the Dillsburg Library with their outdoor garden. Ooh, I wonder if that's right. Can we see
I don't have a
if
clue.
that's? Oh.
They got us on the Zoom in.
Oh my.
Arthur Huffnagel's library.
That's the
If you
Huffnagel
guessed
Library.
right
That's the one
in
that's going to
enchanted
open up
reading
soon.
garden in our
They have to
mural.
redo the
Got
whole
it
library
right.
because of some damage inside, and they've been closed for a while, so we're getting ready to reopen.
Beautiful.
That is so cool. I love that. I hadn't seen that yet.
Can they still hear us though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm guessing. I'm really guessing, but I really don't know.
Wow.
And these in the zoomed up, that look like a library. It actually looked like a place to sit down and do some work. So
Yeah.
We still inside. I just don't. I can't.
I wonder if this is the tree at Cult Rider. They have a tree for little kids, you know, that you can sit
that you
in.
can sit and play in. Okay.
What do you think? Should we go with that?
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's
All
try.
right. Oh,
A doorway with the tree. It was kind of there.
it's tree, but it's not the right tree.
Okay.
This one is Dillsburg. This is the children's room at Dillsburg. That is so cool.
Nice. Well, look, you
Jamil, you know what? We
got
need to get out a little more.
and you got you got the tree right. You got the tree right.
I got the tree, but I got the wrong tree.
Shout out to Dillsburg.
All right, Dillsburg. Thanks for sharing your pictures.
All right. What's next?
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Okay. I know what this one is.
Do your thing. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. This one is where I lived for 40 years plus. This is the Storybook House at Martin Library.
Oh, there
I
you
know
go.
this one. And that's probably cheating because I know this one, but
you go in there with the kids.
after that, I've been here forever. So.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yep. We got one right.
Yeah. Ding, 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 ding.
There
Yes.
it is. And there's Miss Trish,
Yes, much respect.
who's our story lady.
Yeah.
All right.
Beautiful.
Look at there.
Storybook Cottage at Martin Library. You're correct.
Trees. You know, we have a lot of trees in libraries. Have you
That's-
noticed that?
Yeah. Yeah.
A lot going on.
You know, our our indigenous, they say our relatives.
Oh, wow. Uh-oh. Now we got another one. This
Is that the tree you were talking about earlier?
Maybe it is.
Talk-
Let's go with that. All
talk to
right. All right. Is it the Cult Rider?
Dun,
It
dun.
is the Cult Rider Bedford Library. Hey, that's 2. We got 2 right. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Isn't that cool?
Hi, I'm Miss Kelly from Cult Rider, and if you guessed the iconic treehouse, you would be correct. It has been with us since the beginning of the library and has survived our renovation and is loved by children all over your county.
I think the next one's coming up. We got two more.
Uh-huh.
Two more.
Literacy for change. Let's go. Jump. Oh, we jumping.
Jump.
Oh, they're like I think we
Should
outside
we
now.
dance?
I think we outside now.
Should we dance?
Talk to me.
Jump.
What you think? Okay.
Okay, I wonder, you know what? That might be outside. Let's pick,
Yeah.
how about, let's see, one of our,
Like a curve.
how about, yeah, I don't know if it's Village.
Hanover.
Hanover. All right, let's go with Hanover, the Guthrie Library in Hanover. Oh.
Hi, I'm Brianne Bruner, the director at Paul Smith Library. If you guessed the adventure trail, you got it. Let's take a tour.
Yeah, it's the Paul Smith Library in Shrewsbury.
It was on Shrewsbury was on my lips earlier.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
forgot. Knew it was coming. Sing, you are my sunshine, my lovely.
Oh, this looks like number 7, and this looks like stained glass.
Yeah.
Huh. I wonder. I'm trying to think of who's got stained glass. Let's see. We've done Cult Rider. We've done.
One of the older ones, right?
Maybe that's Guthrie,
Guthrie.
because that's an older library.
Okay.
Maybe that's Guthrie with a. Let's see.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Hi, my name is Jan Burgos and I'm the library manager at Collinsville Community Library. And if you guessed the stained glass library sign at Collinsville, you were correct. This was handmade by someone in our community for our very first library structure down here at Collinsville, which was actually a bread truck. It resided in the windshield of the bread truck. And it's so important and so special that it still resides in our library today. So thank you so much.
All right.
Okay.
Ah.
That was the Collinsville Library. And I don't know about you, Jamil, but I don't think we did very well.
Man, we didn't. But you know what? It's encouraging me, like you said, let's get out a little bit more. Like I love the downtown Martin Library.
Yeah.
There's a level of like, just go and just make a day out of it.
But we got more coming up.
Yes,
So
yes,
a little later on, we'll do part 2.
Yes.
So I'm thinking now we need to check our time. Okay, we're doing good here.
Okay.
Oh, we've got a spotlight on some libraries now.
We're gonna spotlight the highlight libraries. I think we are halfway, 2:44. We halfway, almost a little bit.
We're getting
towards the goal. We need you all. Don't forget to give, and we're gonna put this little cheap plug in there to make sure like your dollars directly impact the community in our county. Literacyforchange.org. Don't forget, we here.
Great. And we're going to spotlight a few libraries now, just to give you an idea of what's going on across the county.
3 minutes or so.
We live. Ow. Look, they're getting ready. So look, we make it work. We're streaming. First of all, it's the first time I ever streamed. So this is right here. It's history. Literacy for Change, the dopest calls. Let's go.
All right. So the first video that we're going to see is a video that is from the Dillsburg Library. And they're going to tell us a little bit about what's going on in Dillsburg. So let's take a look and enjoy what they have to share with us.
Hi, my name is Keith Greenaway. I'm the director here at the Dillsburg Area Public Library in beautiful Dillsburg, Pennsylvania, home of the world famous pickle drop. The Dillsburg Area Public Library has been serving the Northern York County community since 1953 when we were founded in a doctor's office, the office of Dr. Martha Logan Bailey downtown. We've got a 70-plus year tradition of community service, and we look forward to continuing that tradition well into the future. One of the projects we've been working on lately is a piano project, and I'm going to let Chris and Alyssa talk about that.
Hey, I'm Chris Rizzo.
And I'm Alyssa Zarak.
And this is the piano that we made for the Dillsburg Library as a summer project. The idea started when I would be like walking around when I was really young, and I'd be in like a city, and I would see a hotel with like a piano that anyone could play. And I've always thought that was a really good idea. So I had the idea of bringing one to Dillsburg at the library. I enlisted her, who's one of the best artists that I know, and together we found a piano that was listed online for free. So we got it and loaded it up and brought it back to my house.
When the piano was acquired, first we began by sanding it, and once it was all sanded, we got gesso and primed it. After it was all primed, we sketched out the design in pencil, which we got inspiration from the tree in the children's library because it's the most iconic section in the library. After we sketched it, we began to paint it, and we did layer after layer. One thing we didn't expect is how many coats of yellow we would have to do because it was practically transparent. Other than that difficulty, it was an extremely fun project, and then it was time to get it here.
Yeah, so we loaded it up onto a trailer and brought it back here and had to slide it out into the gravel. And now it's free to anyone to play in Dillsburg. All you have to do is show up to the library. We wanted to do something that would give back to the community and just be available for anyone. We think it's important that anyone can be able to express themselves with music or just something artistic. So we're really excited to see what people will make with this. So come over to the Dillsburg Library and give it a try.
Hello everybody, my name is Miss Sue and I want you all to come visit us here at the Dillsburg Library. We've got story times going on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursday mornings. They are a lot of fun, so come on out and read and sing and play with us.
Thank you, and hope to see you in Dillsburg.
Neil, that was great.
Yeah.
And it's great to see the video. Now we have a live person
Yes.
from the Dover Library who's joining us.
Come on in the Zoom land. Come on in.
Come on in. Jenny Hansen. Hey, Jenny. So good to see you.
Can you hear and see me?
Yes, we can hear you. That is fantastic. Jenny,
Hey.
we would love to hear what you got to tell us about Dover and what you're doing up there to get the community in.
Sure. So I thought we would start with a little tour. So right now you are right when you walk in to Dover. We have our display shelf, which changes every month. This one that is all New England themed. We have our new adult books. We have adult fiction over here, and fiction and nonfiction. We have a program room in here. We just had sensory story time just a couple minutes ago, so there's a bunch of rice and stuff all over the floor. So that's not normally there, but today it is. Then we'll walk this way. We have our. We also are having a little maintenance. They're painting later today, so it's a fun day for a tour.
That's right.
All right.
This is our children's area. All of our picture books and board books. And then these are our early reader bins. So we just did this in the spring. We started making all these bins. So if the kid just wants dinosaur books, they can just pull a dinosaur bin, and then they got a whole thing just of
Harder,
dinosaurs.
not harder.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So we're gonna turn this way. And then we're gonna go this again. And we have our graphic novels, our junior fiction, our junior nonfiction. Here are our teen books, our teen graphics are all in here. Very popular section.
Yeah.
And then here is our teen area with our regular fiction. So we thought we would just give you a little tour, show us all of Dover.
Thank you.
And you know what? It's an amazing space, and you have really grown over the years, Jenny. I remember when Dover was such a small place, and now it is just moving and shaking and lots of stuff going on. It's great.
Oh yeah. We always have something going on.
Yeah. And thank you for the walkthrough. And there's a common theme with the teen graphics and anime being popular nowadays, which it's love. Can you tell us a little bit about the story times?
Sure. So we have baby and toddler story times on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and preschool on Thursdays. We also have an extra toddler on Thursdays. And then Fridays, we have a sensory story time. That one you do have to register for, and it is full right now, but look out for it in the winter. But that is a smaller story time. It has play built into the story time instead of just free play afterwards. It's a really, really fun program. It's one of my very favorite story times. So it's always a fun time when we do that. I also wanted to mention, we're not going to go outside, but we have a story walk in Lair Park. We're right next to a park, and we partnered with the township, and we have a story walk outside. So you can walk around the park. As you walk around, you can read a book, which is pretty cool.
Yes.
Yeah, that is fantastic. That's, Jenny, you really have shared a lot with us, and I hope the folks today on our live feed are really enjoying finding out about Dover, because there is so much that you have to offer up there. So I thank you for joining us today. Any final thoughts before we say goodbye and thank you?
No, just thank you so much for everything that you guys are doing today. We love being part of YCL, so we're very excited about Literacy for Change.
All right. Well, thank you, Jenny. And just a reminder to donate today to Literacy for Change, because it does support all of our libraries throughout the county.
Yes.
So, you know what? I think we have another library that we're gonna.
Am I still on? Is it still me?
Yes. Much respect. Litter for Change. Thank you all for being the change.
You're good.
So we have Gladfelter Library coming up now. We have a video talking about what's going on at the Gladfelter Library in Spring Grove.
Take it away.
Hi, I'm Sarah.
And I'm Mindy.
And we're here at the Gladfelter Memorial Library.
Come on in. Hi, come check out our Artist of the Month, Bonita Kern. She has a variety of items for you to fall in love with.
Join us for our pumpkin decorating contest. Start by picking up your pumpkin on October 13th.
Come to our first plant swap, October 16th through the 18th. Bring your healthy pest-free plant in and swap it with a new one.
Interested in card magic? Come to our first Intro to Card Magic class with Dr. Mark Charisse on November 13th. And for our younger crowd, on December 5th, we'll have our Polar Express story time with Beth Rebert. Boo! Did I scare you? Well, don't be scared. Just remember, come to our Teen Boo Bash on October 20th at 4:30. Thanks for visiting our library.
See you soon.
Hey, and we're back.
Yes.
Thanks to the Gladfelter people for sharing their tour with us and letting us know what's going on at Gladfelter. And we have one more library to visit right now this hour, and we're going to hear from Megan DeRoche, who's the director at the Redland Library up at Newberry Commons. So let's take a look and see what they've got for us, okay?
Let's go.
Hi everybody, my name is Megan. I'm the branch librarian at the Redland Library, and I'm going to take you on a little tour today. So before we even go in, you'll notice that we are all ready for fall. We have both of our fall fairy gardens out, both the scavenger hunts that I'll show you a little bit later. Can't forget that one over there. Alright, so once we head in, a little door. Right in our vestibule, we have a quick snapshot of all of our programs we have coming up. It's a lot. I'll give you a rundown later. And as we enter, the first thing we have right in this corner up here is our book nook. All these books are for sale. They're all newer books in great condition. And right here is where the magic happens at the front desk. We always advertise our upcoming programs. We have our newsletter. Right now we have all of our storytime brochures with the themes. You can follow me back here. Now most patrons won't come back here, but I will allow you to this time. Right now we have Larry right there. But our main attraction is Bob. He is our bear and our mascot. And as you can tell, Halloween is probably his favorite holiday. So he is thrilled. And we have baby Bob as Miss Ladybug this year. So if you ever come in, Miss Amanda will be right here and Miss Yai will be back here. And usually if I'm not on the floor, I'll be in my office right back there. So coming around here, we have the scavenger hunt that I told you about for the fairy garden, and the hunt for the I Spy, which I'll also show you in a bit. Around this way, we have our very famous lollipop holder, probably more famous than Bob, but don't tell him I said that. Over here, we have our display case, which we rotate seasonally. Right now, we have our storybook pumpkin patch in it. So we allow kids to take their own pumpkin, undecorate it, take it home, decorate it, and bring it back. And we will display it for them. So moving down, I won't take you through all of the stacks, just because you have to come in and explore that yourself and walk around. But coming down this way, we have more Halloween decorations, of course. We all love Halloween here. We have probably our favorite room, which is the Bamberger Children's Room. Right now we are going to be preparing for our morning story time on Friday, but we have all of our toys set out, anything that you could possibly want. We have our book buddies up top, so our stuffed animals which have separate books attached to them for kids to read. And in here we have our picture books, board books, our parenting books, anything like that. And Monday, Thursday, and Friday from 10:30 to 11 we host all of our story times in here. Alright, and before I forgot, the I Spy bulletin board is right up there with our scavenger hunt, and that will also be rotated seasonally. Alright, so coming back this way, we have all of our nonfiction for kids in this dark, spooky hallway. Right back in this room, we have all of the rest of our books for sale. These are always up for sale no matter what time of year it is. All our newer adult books, and then right behind you, our huge wall of kids' books. So besides that little tour, which like I said, you have to stop in and find out more. There's always something going on. We have a huge list of programs at the end of the year. I'm gonna rattle them off. You're not gonna remember them. There's no quiz, it's okay. Either check out our Facebook, Instagram at Redland Library, Redland LIB, or call us 717-938-5599. Email us, stop in, that's always the best way. But we've got our Medicare presentation this month, pumpkin painting, a special fall bedtime story time and morning story times. We have our Read to the Dogs, our family board game night, our teen coloring craft and chill, a fairy garden painting in November, and then December we have our special holiday open houses, gingerbread man decorating, and our movie night. All that stuff completely for free. If there's any registration, you can find out on our website calendar or through our social media posts. And for that, I want to say thank you all for joining me. Make sure to support Literacy for Change. Have a good day.
We appreciate it. Look, we took a little walk around the county. Much respect, Dillsburg, Dover, Glasgow, and Redland. As a level of like, well, here we are. Don't forget, literacyforchange.org. All your money, all the funds literally have direct impact within our community, our county, and just statewide. Appreciate the collaboration of the PA4. This is a thing. This is who we are. We're rising up together. So Ms. P, look, we still shaking and baking. What's next?
Hey, we're going to talk about some teens next. You know, our teens are fantastic people.
Yes, and we're literally in their beautiful facility right
We
now.
are.
You see all this artwork.
That's right.
You know,
Kids are creative.
Yeah.
And, you know, if you guys haven't had a chance to come to Martin Library and see the Teen Center, you need to stop by because there is a great, great amount of things for kids to do here.
Yeah.
But we're going to hear from some folks who are going to tell us about that very shortly. So I think we have a video coming up, and this is a video that was done by Bold Creative Media, which is one of our really important sponsor partners for today. So we thank them for this. And we are going to see on this video, we're going to see Susan Korsnick, who is the York County Library's Teen Services Program Manager. She's the person who works with all of our libraries around the county, helping to do teen programming and getting folks into making sure that teens have an option, have something that really speaks to them in each of our libraries.
And shout out to Sam, who's actually going to be in this video with the team.
That's right. Yeah. So how about if we cue up that video and take a look at what they've got to say?
Teens in York County face the same challenges as teens everywhere. A lot of our libraries are within walking distance of neighborhoods and schools, and they can come here and feel safe and explore their interests, whatever they are.
Well, I've always liked the libraries. I like borrowing books, I like reading books. I'm more with audiobooks though, like on the Libby app. It's like the library, but it's digital. I like listening to audiobooks on there.
We have lots of resources for them, from computers to button makers and 3D printers and sewing machines. We offer a lot of programs in each library. They have their own individual programs. County-wide, we offer many programs on different topics. So really, there's something for every teen here at York County Libraries.
I want to be a reporter, and I'm in this organization called YHSA, and we're restarting the newspaper club, and I wanted to learn about making newspapers and articles. I didn't even know what I was supposed to be doing yet. Then we started looking at the library websites. Oh, photojournalism thing.
So we provide lots of opportunities for them to get educated about all kinds of things so that they feel a little more comfortable in what choices they make moving forward. We want to make sure that they're knowledgeable, that they're excited, that they are inspired, and so we're not just preparing them for the present, we're also trying to give them things that they can use along the way as they get older.
I wasn't sure at all what you're supposed to do when you're writing an article, but the photojournalism thing definitely taught me like what I was supposed to do basically. So writing the article, it was fun. It's great that I can learn from someone who knows what they're doing. It really helped me. And I'm like, yeah, I wrote that.
It's from that place of knowing themselves that they know that they can help others and do something that's important. So if we can provide those opportunities for them to feel more powerful, more confident, and more self-assured, then they'll be ready for anything that comes along. Hi, you probably recognize me from that previous video, and here I am live with you. I'm Susan Korsnick, the Teen Services Program Manager from York County Libraries, and I'm with...
My name's Mindy McDonald. I'm the Director of Youth Services for York County Libraries. And we're here today to talk to you a bit about teen services. Now, the things like story time and summer reading, but I think people know a little bit less about the great work that we do for teens. So on your screen you see a graphic that tells you about some of the categories and topics that we really like to consider with teen programming. You know, teens have busy, complicated lives, and so we always want to make sure that our programming covers important topics for them, such as careers, community service and volunteerism, higher education, personal health and well-being, and considering we're talking about literacy for change today, you're probably not going to be surprised to know that under each of those topics, we make sure to intentionally consider the 5 literacies when we're planning.
And our first event that we're going to have actually in one more week is the Youth Empowerment Summit, which is for high school students across the county, whether they're homeschool, private school, or public school. They are welcome to come together and learn about those 4 topics in an environment with the other students and community leaders who are leading the breakout sessions. So let me just give you a little sneak peek of what we're going to be doing this year. We're going to have sessions on artificial intelligence, careers in construction, benefits of community college, culinary arts careers, and that's going to be delicious because there's an activity with that one. We're going to have college admissions and financial aid, professionalism, entrepreneurship, nature and nurturing, getting your health benefits from the York County parks, social media, Habitat from Humanity, critical thinking. And then on Saturday, for the first time ever, we're going to have a Teen and Parent Day. And that will be held at York College October 18th from 11 to 2. And we have 3 very special presentations. Let me read you off what we have. We have How Do I Help My Teen Prepare for College? We have Technology, Reclaiming Your Brain. And Dr. James Norrie, author, professor, and speaker, is going to be talking about, is AI humanity's best friend or its worst enemy? There's a lot of great topics to talk about. we have is our cosplay event. And cosplay is going to take place on December 12th, or December 13th, sorry. And it's a Saturday. And that, if you don't know what cosplay is, it's a event for teens. Cosplay means that if you're part of a fandom, whether it's Marvel Comics or anime, manga, anything, you get to dress up as a character from that and be that character for the whole time. And so this is open for teens 12 to 18. And leading up to the big event, we have workshops where teens design their own costumes. They learn how to sew by hand and by machine. They work on their props. They learn about special effects makeup, designing their wigs, and anything else they need to make their look complete. Once we've done all of those workshops, the big con event is on December 13th. And a con is just short for convention. And they gather, it's a social time, it's a celebration of all the hard work they've been putting in over the last several months. And the first year we did it, we had 12 students. Then we moved up to over 40 teens last year. So I can't wait to see how many teens we have this year. That'll be really exciting. And you can see a picture there of all the teens that participated. It's open to everyone. All teens are welcome at the library. Then the next event we had is part of the story. This is a book-based event, and it again is for teenagers who come together at the library to learn about a topic that they have chosen. And that's the most important thing, is giving them a voice so that they can learn more about the topics that interest them. In the past, they've chosen things such as body shaming, addiction, immigration, mental health, relationships, and this year's topic is going to be community. So we have a book that we've chosen for that. They'll do some activities, and every part of the story event ends with a community awareness project that goes up around York County so that everyone in the community can see what they're learning and why it's important. The next event that we talk about is the Crime Solvers event. We have a teen crime solving event that is so much fun. And we've done this several times across all 13 libraries. And the teens get together and they read for clues. They try to figure out who the suspects are, what their motives might be. And they have to use problem solving skills, critical thinking skills, team building skills. There's so much that goes into this, but it's done in a fun way that they're really engaged in, because as we know, true crime and crime solving is very popular right now. And then we have our teen art exhibit. We had the first one last year, and it's fascinating because we had the topic, Do My Feelings Matter? And this tied closely to the community conversations that they had last year. And you could see that we had over 36 people participate, and the teens got to show their work, some of them for their first ever group exhibit. And they sold their work and got to meet the public. They got to talk about their work just like anyone would in a gallery when showing their work for an exhibit. So as you could tell, there's so many wonderful things going on here in the county, and we can't do it without our community members and the business leaders and all the people who participate as facilitators and presenters and give in so many ways. And it's not just things that we do at the community level that everyone is welcome at, but Mindy, I think libraries are doing a lot of things on their own, aren't they?
Oh, absolutely. You know, Susan just told you about a number of our sort of system-wide programs, but at each library, there is some amazing teen programming going on. So if you'd like to get the full picture, please visit our website, www.yorklibraries.org, and go to the event calendar. In fact, when you're on the event calendar, you can even use the filters you'll find on the side of your screen to specifically choose teens. So you'll see the whole plethora. But I've actually brought my card and written down a couple of events that I think sound really, really exciting. I wanted to make sure I had the right details for you at just a handful of our libraries. So one thing I thought sounded like a lot of fun. If I was a teen, I would definitely do this. Redland Library every other Thursday actually has a great program called Teen Coloring, Craft, and Chill. How nice does that sound as a way to spend an afternoon? It's at 3 o'clock, like I said, every other Thursday. The next instance of the event is going to be on the 16th. So that's going to be next week. But you know, people have busy lives, and what better way to relax than to come to Redland Library and be able to do some coloring and crafting with some teens. So we also have another fun activity at Crites Creek Library. This is a monthly activity. It takes place on the third Saturday of the month, and that is a manga book club. Now, you know how popular manga is. I always love manga because, I mean, manga series can be 20, 30 volumes, and I think that tells you how good these books are, that people are going to read that many volumes from the same series. So if you are interested in manga and want to go to the manga book club, again, it is the third Sunday of the month at 1:30. The next time the manga book club is going to meet is going to be on the 18th. So that is next weekend. But if you can't make that, make sure again you look at our calendar and you'll see other instances of it. The last specific program I want to mention is a one-off program, but this is actually going to be a fall party. This is at our Gladfelter Library in Spring Grove. It is called the Teen Boo Ball. What great name is that for a fall party? That is going to be on Monday, October 20th, and that is at 4:30. So if any of those sound great, please make sure that you head on over to those libraries. Again, these are events for teens. So unless the description says something else more specific, that generally means 12 to 18 here at York County Libraries. But again, there are tons of other things. Just visit our calendar and you'll see that all of the libraries in our system have a lot of really wonderful programs.
And another thing I want to mention is that it doesn't matter where you live or what library is closest to your home. If you see an event on the calendar that you really are interested in, you are always welcome to come to any event at any library.
Now, speaking of events at libraries, I know that with Cosplay Con, which you talked about during the last section when you were talking about the centralized event, that it really isn't just a one-day event. Can you tell us a little bit more about other ways that teens can get involved?
Yeah, the con is the big culminating activity. But before that, we have many workshops leading up to it. We also have had meetups where it's just a casual social time to talk about those fandoms and what books they're reading and what anime they're watching. And also we've done open studio sessions where we provide here at York County Libraries equipment from 3D printers to sewing machines and other items that they can use that maybe they don't have at home. But by coming to the library, they get to explore those mediums and also learn more about how to use them and just gain life skills that are so important for everybody. But also at the same time, it's super important to have fun. So that's what it's all about.
One of the things I love about those programs is that, you might have teens who come in by themselves, but by the end, they are fast friends. Everybody's talking to each other and working together. So thank you so much for taking this time to learn a little bit more about teen programming. Thank you for the support that you're showing the library today. I know that teen programming, we couldn't do it without your support and without your help.
Welcome back, everyone. We appreciate Mindy and Susan for the facility, understanding what we do with the teams within the county. But I think we're going to the boots on the ground. Where are we going now?
I think there's something going on down on Market Street. We need to get out to our boots on the ground people out there. I think Laura Lynn's going to bring us in, and there's something happening that we need to see. Literacy for Change on Market Street.
There.
Well,
look, it's coming.
We should be going out there soon.
Yeah, I see it. They're ready too. And it's a nice day. Chilly a little bit this morning.
I know, but Literacy for Change takes place everywhere.
That's
Warm,
right.
cold, hot,
Come on.
rain.
4 seasons.
I know. It's out there.
And there's a level of we don't even know what's about to go down, but we are all about to be surprised. So let's check in.
We're excited. We just know that there's something happening. Not sure what it is, but we want to see what's going on too. Oh, and there's Laura Lynn live. Oh no, it's
You're ready.
I know.
Hold on. Oh no. All right. You're on. We interrupt this program to bring you a special YCL News special report. And now, our president, Robert Lambert.
That's just it, guys.
There is a literacy storm heading to your county today. We are expecting a downpour of generosity. Don't forget your swim trunks because we're making a splash with literacy for change.
Yay!
Now,
Now back to you in the studio, Paula and Jamil.
I'm not quite sure what happened out there, but it looked like a lot of fun.
What? The audio was in and out, but the fact that here he was, President Lambert, like, look, I felt the energy. That's the virtual vibe. I felt it. The pink on breast cancer awareness, like I peeped it. I saw it all. Literacy for change.
Absolutely. And I want to see where Mr. Lambert got his swim trunks.
Yeah.
Because they were truly literacy for change swim trunks. And I love the tie. So we're all engaged out here. We're really happy and so glad that people showed up down on Market Street to see what's going on today. And I think they all want to participate in literacy for change.
Yeah, making a splash.
That's right. Making a splash is right. And so, you know, people can make a splash all day today.
That's right.
You know, Jamil, I think that we need to share a little bit more about how they can donate.
Yes.
And, you know, it's our website. We're online all day today. Go to yorklibraries.org and you can find the spot where you can donate because we really do need everybody's help.
Yeah.
You know, talk a little bit about why people should do that.
Yeah. So the fact that I want to uplift this teen center, the beauty, the facility, there's a level of like, you know, whether it be my lived experience or just an experience with as far as the after school program, the teen empowerment. I was blessed to kind of be a part of that, like pre-pandemic, and whether we went virtually and then when they renovated everything, it's literally a place of expression for the young folks. The literacy for change, the 5 competencies, the fact that you talk about critical thinking, but the creative expression, like, well, you're doing a good job. So the fact that you're teaching these young folks as teenagers how to be successful human beings, there's a level of that. But then more importantly, I told you, I've been able to grow with this. The fact that whether it be the financial literacy programming, even when I can't make it to the DC office, I'll call Devin at the front desk. Now we're online. You can book a room, like the services that they provide, you know, instead of going to Staples, I'll come down here to print something. And I remember the fact that we were downstairs, but I'm glad that to see the young folks up here. Because this space is literally, it thrives. It thrives.
It does. And Miss Joan is... Miss Joan, who is our teen services person here, she makes sure that this place is hopping all the time. Yeah. And as folks Mindy and Susan said, we have great things around the county, but Martin Library is the flagship for our operation here in York County. Yeah. So if you haven't been to the teen center, stop in and see what's going on. And it just is amazing. And what the kids can do here after school is fantastic. They have the opportunity to share with friends. They can play games. They can learn new skills. There's actually snacks available. Yeah. And you know how kids get after school. They're hungry all the time.
Yeah, all the time.
So Miss Joan always has something good here to chew. You know, it's really great.
Yeah, shout out to Miss Joan and the Teen Center. And there's a level of like, even like, I said this earlier, it's almost like a community center because of the resources. Any particular day you'll come in, I'm just thinking about the program about change. Like they'll have folks down there, resources being available as far as like, you know, referring services and just working together as a collective impact.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And, you know, the Teen Center is a great way to show how all 5 literacies make a difference to the teens. You know, we've got basic literacy, information literacy, social, civic and social, which is so important up here. Bing. Connecting kids is just such an important thing. And then financial and health literacy. You know, you were saying before, teens don't think about how much financial literacy is important to them. Yeah. But Miss Joan has had some really cool things in here talking about how to get money for college. Yep. what to do if you don't want to go to college, and how you can do things, that are outside that college route. Lots of people, I wish there were more carpenters and more electricians, because it is hard to find somebody these days. And kids get an opportunity to see what kind of things they might want to do. So all 5 literacies are important right here in the teen center, as well as to adults. And so I think we can't say enough how much this Literacy for Change campaign is really going to help kids. It really makes a difference.
Much respect. And how that civic and social literacy is so needed right now, because there's a level of like me understanding, me being a millennial, but then when you look at the Z's, when you look at the alphas, there's a level of like social media, okay, AI, they mention it, there's something going on, but more importantly, the power of the book, to read, to sit down and literally be here at a space where you can be creative and let that left brain go, but at the same time tap into the logic. When you talk about like civics, understanding who you are as you grow as a young person, the values that you have and how you align with the societal needs. So, and I'm saying that because this is who we are and what we do, beyond the fact that like we live, coexist together. Thank you, Martin Library, for making it happen.
You bet. And I think that, we can't say enough for all the folks out there. I want to say in library land.
Hey, welcome to our world. You know what I mean? Put the stamp on them, Miss B. The library land, we out here.
But we do want to say thank you to everybody who is donating today for Literacy for Change, because it is so important to get your support and to make sure that we are going to be here for a long, long time. And so it is time now. We have some more libraries that are going to be talking to us, and we've got some live feed. And I think the first one is coming in. The first one is coming in from our folks right here, who are going to give us an update. And they're breaking down the whole area here. So we're just going to take a quick minute to shoot over to them.
Welcome to live.
It is live in library land. So, all right, here we go, folks.
I love it.
Hello. It's the Ellen and Lizzie show again. And if you heard that noise, that was just me talking too much with my hands. So I was just down in front of the library, and I was holding a Literacy for Change sign like the one I have in my yard. Everybody was. I almost feel like, it's not often people get to toss a bucket of water on the boss.
That would be me.
And I think if that's a thing we do next year, we auction that off.
Yeah.
We silent auction prize that off to the highest bidder.
That's a great idea.
And it all goes in
I love
to
it.
that,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So some of us were down there. Hopefully you guys got to see it. I got to live it. My toes are wet and proof of it, but it was worth it. So do you have something else to share with us?
We do have information, and I'm going to get very close.
Yes,
You have the mic.
here we go.
We're
We're
good
close.
buds.
We're
So,
wet. Yes.
First of all, right now we are at $244,000 and 941.
Who wants to take us to 245? Can I hear 245?
How about 246? What do we?
All right, let's keep. How about 500?
500. Going once, going twice. Okay. So I just want to do a shout out to some of our recent donors. Matt Hoffman. Thank you, Matt. We appreciate your donation. Jennifer Petrie. Love your donation. Thank you. And Susan Gunnett, we appreciate you. So we have a basket to give away, and we would like to shout this out right now. The winner of the 10 to 11 a.m. basket is Robin Shearer. Patty will tell about it.
Okay.
Speaking to the mic.
Okay, so I hope Robin likes cats, because this is a cat-themed basket. We have another YCL. Oh, we have a YCL cork tote. They are very popular. A reading light, a cat notebook, pencil pouch, activity pouch, a cat's meow pack of our beloved Martin Library, courtesy of York County Libraries, Deb Sullivan, and Ellen. Yay!
So if they're not on Team Cat, I know they know somebody on Team Cat. So
Absolutely.
all right, now back over to our studio couch. Take it away.
And we're back. Hi, folks. it is time to visit some more of our libraries. We want to make sure that we're out there seeing what's going on, and we have some live entertainment from our libraries coming up. Our first library is the Kreitz Creek Library, and we have Jennifer Johnson, who's going to be sharing a little bit about what's happening out in Kreitz Creek in the Hallam area. So, Jennifer.
You can talk if you can hear us.
Yes, I can. I can hear you. Good
Hi.
afternoon, everyone. Hi.
So
Hi.
nice to have you with us.
I am delighted to be here. I am sitting in our adult nonfiction section, which is one of my favorite sections of the library. Staff and volunteers are busy helping members find books and find what they need at the library. And what I really wanted to talk about today is how we are seeing people responding to the fact that our building was created with a greater proportion of public space, and how that's really building community at our library. So our meeting rooms are being used right now. Our community room is used for programming. It's used for outside groups who are using it for meetings. And one of the programs that I wanted to highlight is, in fact, the Silent Book Club we have here. It is a teen and adult program, and it started small with one or two people. Sometimes that braver person is the one who follows the person who does it first, and it has grown. We now have a regular attendance of almost 20 people. So it meets once a month. But I really wanted to highlight a special meeting, which is taking place tomorrow. The Silent Book Club is a national literary movement of like global book lovers that has chapters in more than 60 countries. And so we have a chapter here. And this weekend is the 10th anniversary celebration. So across the country, there are readathons. And so we are hosting a readathon with our Silent Book Club chapter here tomorrow, Saturday, October 11th, 10:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. And this, if you don't know what a Silent Book Club is, it's a group of like-minded people who just love to read together and quietly, in silence for an hour or so. So it's ideal for introverts, I guess you would say. And then there's time for socializing and the exchange of book recommendations afterwards. So what we're seeing with this particular group and how it's created community is the bonding that has taken place between the members. It's very open and inclusive. And the group actually meets in between the monthly meetings. So the friendships and the shared love of reading that takes place at this group carries over, in between the meetings, and the group has created this community at the library where there's a safe space for this group to meet, and they're just going from strength to strength. So, yeah.
Amazing program, and just another way that York County Libraries is making a difference in each library, and it's unique to you. And I hope that the idea takes off, because it sounds like it has been very successful for you.
Yeah. And Jennifer,
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember me, but there's a
I do, Jamil. Yeah.
One, look, appreciating and respecting your leadership and still seeing you flourish and creating community with the love of literacy. Much respect.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Is there anything else you'd like to share with us today?
Yes, please stop in and see us. You will always get a warm welcome here with us at Kreitz Creek Library.
So much. And again, Literacy for Change is so important because it helps libraries like Kreitz Creek. So don't forget to donate today. And Jennifer, thank you for joining us.
If I was in Zoom land, I would give you a heart, but I'm going to just give it to you.
Right back at you. Right back at you.
Thank you so much, Jennifer. Bye-bye. See you later.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Okay, and you know what,
Yeah.
Jamil, we have somebody else that's
On
coming
to
to
the
business.
next. On to the next
one. And I think we're going, yeah.
Mason Dixon.
Yeah,
Okay,
Mason
let's
Dixon.
go. Oh,
I
look,
think
they
Carol
there.
Stampler's with us.
Hi,
Hey,
Miss Carol.
Carol. Hi, Carol.
She's muted. She's muted. You can tell her she's muted.
Oh, you're muted, Carol. We want to hear you.
It's her.
Yeah, you're muted, so we can't hear you.
Whomever is controlling your Zoom, put yourself on off mute if you can.
She has to do it.
Yeah, you're still muted. You're looking beautiful in the red. We can see the tree behind you, the beautiful plants. You know, we just can't hear you. I don't know if you can just kind of go to the Zoom and just make sure you're on, take it off mute. You know how you have to push that button on the Zoom land?
I don't know, whoever's doing that for you.
Yeah.
Is Collinsville there?
Ah, thank you.
Oh.
Oh, it may be.
That's Krista. She's doing it.
Krista-
We really want to hear from Carol.
I think she gave us the thumbs up. Krista gave it the thing up. It won't.
Let's send it back to you guys on the couch right now.
Okay.
Okay, looks like we're having some technical difficulties. So we're gonna wait just a second. I think they're just having a little problem trying to get their vocals going.
Yep.
So we'll see what happens. We'll wait a minute or two. Again, gives you more time to donate.
That's right.
Yeah.
You know, as they leave and come back, don't forget, you know, Literacy for Change is the reason why we're here. It's the cause. Your dollars make a direct impact in these libraries that you're zooming into. We're virtual live. Hopefully you're bringing in the 5 literacy, the fact that here we are now, fall, the harvest. We're literally cultivating the harvest through
That's
the funds
right.
that you give.
That's right. So again, Literacy for Change at yorklibraries.org. Take time today to give us your donation and keep the libraries in York County alive, open, and helping the community at every level.
Okay, within that past 2 minutes, I see a little bump. You know, we went from 244 to 245. So, like, you know, we keep giving. We got
All
all day. You know,
right.
it's Friday, and I know some folks, you know, they getting paid. They got to wait to take care of their bills first. It's cool. We got all day. You know
That's
what I
right.
mean?
We got till midnight tonight.
Uh-huh.
So, you know, just make sure you're taking care of yourself first and then take care of the libraries because
Yeah.
we want to be here for everybody.
Yeah.
So as long as we can make sure that we're still doing the best we can to help out the community, that's what we want to do.
And even as we wait, there's a level of one, me respecting Miss P and the wisdom and the lived experience that she has. You said Martin Library for 40 plus years, huh?
Yes, I've been here a long time. Do you know I've actually retired twice and come back?
Thank you for your dedicated service.
I just love this place. It's really hard to leave. And, you know, I've seen a lot of changes over the years, and it's really great to see the level of service that we're giving now and to know the difference that we've made over time in a lot of people's lives. It's really wonderful when I see story time and I walk through the children's library and see the grandchildren of the people that I used to have in story time.
Beautiful.
So it's just amazing. And it's through the community and supporting all of these activities in all of our libraries that we can continue to give this kind of opportunity.
Okay.
But, you know, it looks like we might have to go to
Thank you for sharing.
Collinsville. Yeah,
Thank you for
absolutely.
sharing.
I think we're going to go to Collinsville now. They're doing okay. We don't have any issues there. So let's see what Jan Virgos has to say in Collinsville. Jan, are you with us?
Take it on.
Hi, Jan. Hi, Jan.
Coming off mute. There it is.
Hey, Jan.
Yes.
All right. Hey, Jamil and I are very glad to see you.
Mm-hmm.
What kinds of things are you going to share for us today?
My gosh, we have so many exciting things down here at Collinsville. Are you ready for this? All right. Well, thank you so much for tuning in and for your support. We wouldn't be here without everybody. So thank you so much. I'm going to show you around our little library here in the Brogue today. And I want to start out by introducing some of our favorite people here, we have a book club happening at 1 o'clock called the Novel Bunch. And we have a couple of our members here. Mary and Kim, you want to come say hi? Joy, you want to come say hi? Sure. Many of you may have seen Joy earlier today in the video. So she was wonderful, wasn't she? Mary and Kim, what do you love most about the library? Joy. We know what Joy loves.
You know what I love. So it's a very friendly library. When I worked, I always wanted to do volunteer work at a library when we retired, and this is so close to where I live, and I just love the people that work here, the people that come in, all the opportunities. And I was actually building a puzzle and had happened to read the book that the book club was discussing, and I jumped in, and that's how I ended up being invited to join the book club, and it's been great. Stuff I would never think to pick up.
Marion?
And a lot of the same things that Kim said, when I'm newly retired and I've always wanted to work in the library. I love to read, and I love the kids programs here. I think it's a very engaging place. It really helps the community and gets the kids involved. There's a great kids librarian here. There's lots of toys to play with. So if you're in this area and you've got a young child and you don't know what to do with them, bring them to the library. We've got lots for them to do.
Yes. You want to say anything?
No,
Joy?
that's good.
Okay. Okay. Well, thank you all. Yes.
Thank
yes,
you.
we are. We're gonna go around the library here. I want to show you a few things here if we have some time. All right. Well, thanks to one of our wonderful library families, we have a 3D printer here at Collinsville. And we have it running today to give you an example of something that we make. So it's actually printing these neat little bookmarks right now. Aren't they so cute? And we're going to do a program with them coming up with our teens. But if you come into Collinsville and you say, hey, I saw that live stream in that bookmark and I want one, we'll give you one. So come see us. So we're gonna go on over here. And something that we started this summer, and we kept going, is our creation station. So they talked about our wonderful youth services person. Her name is Tammy. She couldn't be here today, but she's here in spirit with us. She puts out different activities every week. So it's usually STEAM based, something for the kids. So this week, we have a free build. So we have all kinds of different supplies up here and whatever they can come up with. So this week we've seen rocket ships, we've seen self-portraits, we've seen pictures, we've seen houses, all different types of things. So the possibilities are endless. Let's keep going. If you had a chance to watch Joy's video earlier, where she talked about how important the computers and the internet are to her, these are our computers. Just take a quick little. Should we follow the feet, Laura? What do you think? Should we follow the feet? We have, for Fire Prevention Month, a fire-themed I Spy tank. Okay. Check out our Lego Club creations from last week. Aren't they awesome? Yeah. So we're going to keep going around here. And this is our children's section. So we have our picture books along the wall. We have new materials here along with our toys. And in this section, we have fiction and easy readers. Kids love digging through these bins. So nonfiction, teens. And then we're moving into our adult fiction. So we have a lot in our library for everyone to check out. So there's just one more thing that I want to show you. So do we have a minute for that?
Yeah,
Keep going.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're going to go outside. We're going to take a little field trip. So,
Oh yes, give us some of that sunshine.
Yes, follow me. All right. So we're going outside. Bye, Joy. All right. It is. sensory walk. Yep. I'm going to take a quick stop here because we have something really cool here at Collinsville. That's run by our friends. So this is our used book sale. And this is full of books that you can purchase that help support the library. But yeah, and it's here, and you can come anytime the library is open to purchase books if you want. So come see us for that.
That's your little bat cave right there.
And last but not least, let me show you our sensory walk. Isn't this so fun? This is our mural. Over the summer, these were all a little bit more bright than they are right now, but they're still beautiful. And there are all types of plants, flowers. Look at the ground. There's different textures. Check this out. You can walk across the whole
So neat.
Nice. And this is the sensory.
sand. We have a little sand area.
Yes.
We have sidewalk chalk. So
Another
Isn't
unique
that awesome?
feature.
Yeah.
Yes, another unique feature from one of our libraries. This is incredible.
Yes.
It just reminds people how interesting our libraries are and all the opportunities that are available.
Yes.
You know,
Absolutely.
Collinsville may be small, but it's mighty.
Very much so, and I appreciate this. I appreciate you already know. When you talk about literacy, you talk about understanding and how we learn differently. That sensory actually help anchor no matter who you are. So much respect. That's dope.
Yes.
So cool.
Yes. So thank you so much. Thank you for your support. Thank you for watching. We love YCL and we love you.
And thanks so much. Glad to visit
Love you
Collinsville
too.
today.
Thank you. I think we're ready for Mason Dixon. Thank you so much, Colin.
See you later. Bye-bye.
Mhm.
Yeah, I believe that we are going out to Mason Dixon now. I think we fixed our audio issues.
Yes.
So we are going to take time now to visit. Well, I think we're going to take time. Oh, there we are again. You know, we just
Did you
keep
miss
showing
this?
up. Here we are, back at the couch, back in the
Yes,
studio.
much respect.
We're gonna have to start having drinks
Yeah.
or something here. You know, it's like okay.
I'm loving it, and I shoot. The crazy thing is, we'll get back to Mason Dixon. Like, there's a level of like a live component, and I just wanted to make sure I thank you, Miss Paula, because that was a level of like, you know, as a millennial, I'm at this place where respecting those who have paved the way. That there's a level of like bridging the young folks. You know,
Absolutely.
So I appreciate the years of service. I appreciate how you've evolved. And I tell people all the time, whether you retire or not, it's a purpose-driven life.
Absolutely. Okay, we are getting a signal now that Mason Dixon is
Oh!
ready to go.
Third time's a charm. Let's go. There we go.
Hey, and it looks like Carol has joined us. Carol Stampler from Mason Dixon Library.
Hey, love. You good?
Well, I had so many things to show you.
To see you in your beautiful place. Let's talk about it. Let's go.
Well, we had an exciting morning this morning. Yesterday, one of our former board members, she's 92, asked us if we wanted some plants for our library, and we have a lot of plants in our library. So she said, I sent my husband over to look at them, and they were enormous, but they came in today on rollers, and so we have I was going to show you our brand new trees. But and we had to put one in the lobby because it was just enormous. And I was going to show you our giant monarch butterfly wings because we're having we've started the last 2 years ago, we started a third Wednesday programming for community programming. And the one for this coming Wednesday is monarch butterflies. And we're having a master gardener come, and she's going to show us how you can raise monarchs yourself, and also what to plant to encourage them to come to your garden. So that'll be Wednesday at 6 o'clock. And all the programs are free. They've turned out to be very wonderful things. And then I was going to tell you about our cow. We adopted a cow, the library did. So I have the calendar here of all the things that will happen this year during our calf's life. So we have on the 14th of this month, they will tell us what the local dairy is, the host dairy. And then on the 21st, we get the name of our calf and pictures, and then we can start following our cow.
Oh, cool.
So that's an exciting thing.
Yes, it is.
We're looking forward to that. We hope it's a cute name that we can get. One of them was called Sprinkles last year. I don't know. And I don't know all the dairies that are local. Do you, Paula?
I don't know a lot of them, but I know that there's several in your county. So
Yeah.
you could really have an opportunity to get something that's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're excited. I have stickers and we have journals, and we're gonna have a link that we can follow it day by day. And if it's really close, the children can go and visit the calf. So
Wow, that's really neat.
yeah,
That'll be
it's pretty cool.
fun.
And then I was going to show you into the quiet reading room because we're having a art reception. We're kind of known for our art receptions and exhibitions. And this time it'll be Dave Duran from Delta. He's pretty renowned, beautiful, beautiful artist. Like think of Andrew Wyeth. That's how he is. He
So as in
does
down south?
turtles and
Yeah.
Okay.
it's really beautiful. And that will be November 9th on a Sunday, 2 to 4. And we have refreshments, and the artist will be here, and you can preview the exhibition.
Nice.
And we're just, there was a lot going on today. We had deliveries, and the trees were really funny. But it'll make a nice addition to the library.
That's wonderful. Carol, it's so good to have you here with us today to share about Mason-Dixon. And I'm glad we were able to take care of those technical difficulties so we could hear from you today.
Yeah, we had a whole route planned. We were
I
going to
know.
go all the way around the library.
Well, thanks
and
for
show
doing the verbal
everything.
tour. We appreciate it. And you guys have a great day.
You too.
All right.
I'm looking forward to seeing what happens today.
I know. Literacy for Change. We're here.
It's a big day.
Yes, it is. And remember, everything that you donate, folks, helps all of our libraries. So at this point, we're going to say goodbye to you, Carol, because we need to move on to our
All
next
right,
event.
bye.
See you later.
We'll see you.
And I think now we're actually going to go and get some information about the Wartime Book Club. Hey,
Hey,
Megan Gibbon, welcome.
thank you so much. Can you hear me okay?
Right. You already know it's an honor. If y'all don't know virtual world, this is the queen of the extraordinary give, the family, the sister herself.
Hi.
Love you.
I'm so thrilled to be here. Thanks for having me.
Glad you could
Yeah,
join
so
us.
I'll just hop into it if that's
Yes,
what we're gonna
please.
do.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, I have a little bit of a background in fundraising and give days and live streams. So I feel your pain. I know what it's like to be on that live stream and be doing it for hours on end. Um, and so, when I heard that the library was putting together this give day, I had to be a part of it. I am a reader. I was an English major. My kids are named after two banned books. My son's name is Gatsby. My daughter's name is Holden after The Catcher in the Rye. I'm a reader, and so I wanted to be a part of this day. And over the summer, I happened to read this book that is called The Wartime Book Club. And it is a fantastic historical fiction novel. It's written by Kate Thompson, who, spoiler, we'll be talking to a little bit later today. But it is based on the true story of an occupied town in England during World War II, and the role that the library and stories and community really played in helping them get through those very dark times. And the book just really spoke to me. And so I decided, you know what? I'm going to put together my own book club. We're going to raise money for the library for Literacy for Change. I posted about it. Kate Thompson herself saw what we were doing and saw what we're doing today for the library. And so at 1 o'clock, we're going to be talking to her live. She's going to be coming live to the Full-Time Book Club here in York. Yeah. So it's, just wild how these things happen, but that's the power of this community, especially, and the connections you make, and the institutions like the library that bring us all together and bring us home. So yeah, love it and love what you're doing today.
And we love you because there's a level of like you just doing the darn thing, and look, divine intervention connect. Like, oh, okay, I got the author too. Just go ahead, taking the
Yeah,
initiative.
that's just how it goes. I'm not going to even apologize for it anymore.
That's
Okay,
you.
I'm a little
We
extra.
talk that talk. That's you. Let them know. Much respect.
We are so
Well,
glad.
it's my pleasure because we love the library. I mean, it's not just about books and stories, which are important to me, but the library provides a safe space, that third place. It unleashes our creativity. It gives us access to information. It gives us access to each other and empathy. I mean, it's crucially important, and it's uh, it's criminally underfunded. It's, like, we need to support our libraries. We need to do better. And that's why, yes, like, let's go today for sure.
Absolutely, Megan. You couldn't have said it any better. And we are so glad that you were here joining us today and talking about what a passion you have, because it makes all the difference in the world. When we speak passionately about something, people really get into it. Right. And I think your enthusiasm for Literacy for Change will make a really big difference today. And I hope the book club
I hope
visit.
so.
I hope that book club visit goes well too. That sounds really
Yeah,
exciting.
I hope people showed up. We had at least 25 members who joined the Wartime Book Club who read the book. We've had a couple drop everything and reads. We've had some conversation online. So I have my questions. I'm excited, to hear what she has to say. I'll also share with you a piece of live stream wisdom that I have learned from my husband. He always, when he would host his live streams, he always does a lot of costume changes, right? So I have a shirt. You got to wear like a statement piece. So my shirt says, "What's more punk than the library?" And so, like, let's go. Yeah.
All right. Well, we just wanted to say too that there is a live link. If anyone out there listening would like to come to your program at 1 o'clock, they can do it right through the chat on Facebook. And Megan, have a great time this afternoon. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you.
Right.
Have a great time. Stay hydrated. Have fun.
All right. See you later. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thanks.
Oh, that was so beautiful.
Oh yeah, I know. It's so great to have our friends come on with us. Yeah. It is just amazing when we see people who are really dedicated to libraries and really feel that they have something involving that they can share too. So it's great to hear from Megan. Yeah. And you know what? I think it's time for part 2 of our Guess the Library game. Whoa.
Oh, I don't know if I can do that. That was Jeopardy.
We can't do that. Can't do that. But we do have 6 more libraries that we're going to see some pictures of and see if we can guess. And I hope we do better than the last time. I know. So,
and I don't even have my old list. I don't want to say somebody that I already said.
Oh, I know. Make it work. That's all right.
So charge it to my
Well,
roll, please.
Hi, my name's Ashlyn, and if you guessed the heron sculpture at the Mason-Dixon Public Library, you are correct. This was made by a local blacksmith in honor of a patron, a very loyal patron, Glenn, who is very involved in the construction of the new library building we have here. So you can see that this is made out of different materials such as garden shovel, hose. We have
Hi, it's Miss
horseshoes
Kelly
here.
from the Guthrie Memorial Library. If you
and
guessed
special to our
that it
library.
was Guthrie Groundhog in the children's library, then you are correct.
Well, it was.
Oh.
Hi everybody, my name is Megan. I am the branch manager of the Redland Library. If you guessed Bob or Bob the Bear, then you are correct. Hi everybody, my name is Megan. I am the branch manager of the Redland Library. If you guessed Bob or Bob the Bear, then you are correct.
Guthrie.
Yeah.
Hearing us either? Donate. Donate. Yes. Donate. Put the money in the jar. Donate. Yes.
They don't hear it.
Here
Look,
we are.
If I was in church, I would mom dance. Like.
But you know, people, we're here.
That's right.
We want to make sure that you know that we're here. We're here for everybody.
That's right.
So, and we're going to keep making sure that you help us by giving to Literacy for Change. And I know Jamil showed his.
Yeah.
This is my Literacy for Change button here. And we've got some great opportunities. We've got more prizes to give out today. So lots of good stuff. We have more time to give you to donate. Donate, yes. Money, donate. Here we go.
That money, we need you to make it rain.
Yes, we need rain, yes.
Okay.
Oh, and I think we're back to our game now. Oh, look at this
Okay.
picture. Okay. This,
So the last one was Guthrie Groundhog, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we got that one. Yeah.
so this looks like an ear.
Yeah, another stuffed animal.
It does. It looks like a bear, maybe.
Okay.
A bear.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
let's
yeah,
see.
because the two-tone ear, dark on that. Yeah.
Yeah. What about Dover? I don't think we've had Dover yet. Let's go with Dover.
Dover it is.
Are correct.
And who do we get?
Okay, there's a bear. We got the bear, right? It's cool, because if we mess up the audio.
What?
Bob.
Oh, it's Bob the Bear at Redland. I should have recognized Bob. I've met him before. Oh, man. And Bob is so cute. Sometimes he sits at the desk and checks out books, too.
Right.
So, Bob the Bear. All right. Redland, you know?
Redline. The bear, you know, shoot, winter is coming, too.
Yep.
It's almost hibernating season, so you know how we that is.
Yeah, he's got his Halloween costume
Caught me
on.
off guard a little bit. Is that
Oh,
bat? Is that like a bat?
I think he's going to be a witch.
A witch?
It looks like a witch's hat.
Look, gave us a thumbs up.
Yep,
and
that must
now-
be it. That must be it.
We make it work.
Okay. Well, we have
Look at the
3
plan.
more libraries left. So I'm hoping that we're going to get
Tara,
another.
thank you for the energy. We love the energy.
So I'm hoping we're going to get another picture here.
Are we back?
Oh, we're back again.
Okay, I don't know if
We
y'all
like-
can hear. Can y'all hear us? Give us a
Yeah.
thumbs up. Okay, we good.
So
all right.
we love Bob the Bear
Yeah.
in his witch's costume.
Mhm.
So I'm hoping we get another one to look at here because this is so great going around to see if we can guess which libraries are which. And so far we haven't done really great,
Yeah.
but
But
oh,
it's been good to explore. It's
That's
been good
right.
to explore.
Good
we
to
learn.
see
We
what's going
learn,
on.
and that's literacy. We still learning. Like,
good to see what's going on.
okay, next
And,
one.
Yeah, I think we have 3 more if our AV folks are okay and
Doing a phenomenal job, by the way.
Yep.
Because trust
Yep.
me, you don't want me to do it. We probably wouldn't have been streaming right now.
So, but we're here, and we are still making sure that you are having fun.
That's right.
Because this is a great way to support libraries, having fun.
That's right.
You know, whether you come to your local library, whether you visit somebody else in a different part of the county,
Yeah.
having fun is part of what the library is. And we have so many great opportunities. And again, donating to Literacy for Change
Oh yeah,
keeps the fun going.
Yeah, to keep the fun going. And I was
That's
trying
right.
to have some fun because there was a level of like when we went on mute, I was saying we need the money and y'all make it rain.
That's
Make
right.
it rain. Like we need that money. Bring the money in. We got all day. Happy Friday. We know some folks got paid, but either way, even if you don't, that little savings that you got, it's worth the direct dollars that you do today make a lasting impact. So,
Absolutely. Can't say too much about that.
back to the game.
It should work. It should work.
All right. I'm excited. We have 3 more to see.
Let's get it.
We got to get at least one of
Yeah,
these.
yeah.
Got to get one of them.
Please,
So,
one at least.
yeah, at least one. So let's see what's coming up
It's
next.
gonna be the last one because of elimination.
That was Bob the Bear. We love Bob the Bear. So then we've got, after Bob the Bear, should be a new one.
Yeah, here she
should be a new
it's
one.
coming.
I want to know if I can borrow Bob's witch hat. That could be a lot of fun.
Go out to all of the.
Then I can trick or treat.
The social events, huh?
Yep.
It's coming. I think we still live.
I think we are too.
And look, and I want to make sure, don't forget that 1 o'clock is in the chat. We're going to join the author, you know.
Right.
So
yeah.
we're making it work. All right. So now at this particular time, we're going to kick it over.
Yep. We're going to get an update.
Get an update from the team on the corner of Literacy for Change, you know, here in the downtown vibe. Take it away.
Fundraising corner here, lots of fun. Well, we have a basket to give away. We have something called Hoagie Heaven, and that winner, that was a contest from 11 a.m. to 12. So the winner of that contest is our very own Ellen. Woo! I would like very much. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? That's a silly question coming from me. I would like very much for you to do a random drawing and award this to someone else. I consider the place where I work and the people I work with and the mission I fulfill, I'm already a winner. And so lots of people stepped up that aren't actively involved normally in the library, and I would like to pass that forward. Well, that's wonderful. So hold this thought. We will do a random drawing and come back in the next live stream with the winner of the Hoagie Heaven. So hold tight. We'll be back with Hoagie Heaven. I've got some other updates. If I have time, I'm looking over to. So I want to give a shout out to some of our recent donors. We had Marianne Phillips. Thank you very much, Marianne. Teresa Gregory. She's one of our YCL board members. Thank you, Teresa. We appreciate your donation. And let's see, Suzanne McConkey gave a donation, and she was actually a prior capital campaign leader. So thank you, Susan. I know you understand the value of the library and what we're doing. Let's see, we also have Greg and Felicia Gettle. Thank you, Greg and Felicia. And then Rebecca Keffer. So thank you to everybody who donated.
Trish Calvani. Shout out
Oh,
to Trish.
Trish Calvani. Yeah.
You know Trish.
So yes, we thank you for all of your donations. You know, really, it's something that we're doing a lot of fun stuff here and kidding around, and we've had, you know, technical this and that as to be expected. It's our first year, but you all just keep donating, and honestly, I'm moved. I every time I look at the tally, I see it going up, and I appreciate you. We appreciate you. What you are doing is going to support literacy across York County. It's going to support kiddos going to story time and doing summer quest. It's going to ensure that when people check out digital books, they maybe don't have to wait as long, if they have to wait at all. It's going to keep having, we'll keep having internet access. You know, people come here and they don't have internet at home. We sometimes forget because we have, I don't know, one of those phones. I always hold my phone up when I say that. But, you know, it's easy for us. We think about it. But guess what? There are people that don't have internet access, and they need a place to go to get online, to apply for jobs or to take an online course or do something in their lives. And we're there for them. So thank you. We are going to turn it back over to our hosts, Paula and Jamil.
Yes, we're back. And thank
I have no idea what time it was.
I'm honored to be here as chair of the York County Libraries Board of Directors. and stand alongside many champions of literacy in our community. Literacy is not something that happens by accident. It is nurtured, it is taught, it is supported, book by book, conversation by conversation, moment by moment. For so many in our community, that foundation is built right here in our libraries. Many families lack internet access at home, thereby lacking access to resources crucial for homework or school projects. Libraries provide critical access to these resources and so much more. As chair of the York County Library's Board of Directors, I want to take a moment to thank our York County Library's dedicated staff across all of our libraries. You are the builders of that foundation. Your commitment, creativity, and care are what make it possible for individuals and families to take all their first steps towards lifelong learning. Libraries serve the fundamental need for a fully literate community. Community support for Literacy for Change will help us raise funds needed to meet those needs. I see firsthand the strategic vision, hard work, and compassion that goes into ensuring our libraries are welcoming and equipped to serve every person who walks through the door. Libraries matter, communities matter, and you make all the difference. Help spread the word as we approach our 24-hour Give Day, Literacy for Change, on October 10th. Join our campaign of transformation and hope.
Hi, folks.
We are back. You know, it's so hard to say goodbye, but we're gonna be around because we're gonna be giving all day, right? And just making sure we thank the libraries within the county, the production team, the chair that just spoke, the press, like Miss Mindy as a co-host for having us being here with you all. Like, don't forget we need that them coins. Them paper dollars, Bitcoin that counts. Make sure it's all go to literacy for change.
That's right, Jamil. I think we've had a great time here this morning. We've seen a lot of people, a lot of libraries. Played a halfway good game. You
Yeah.
know, we did okay. And for those of you who are excited about what you've seen so far, we'll be back from 4 to 6 live. I'll be back with Ellen, who was here earlier.
Yes.
So we'll be back to bring you more fun and entertainment. And again, please, during the day today, up until midnight tonight, please donate Literacy for Change at yorklibraries.org. Thank you so much. See you later.